Judah was one of the 12 sons of Jacob. From his line would come King David and eventually Jesus Christ. But before he became a man of repentance and leadership, Judah had a moment in his life where lust led him into shame, exposure, and correction by the very person he had wronged. In Genesis 38, we're given a story that at first seems out of place. Judah leaves his brothers and marries a Canaanite woman. They have 3 sons. The oldest, marries a woman named Tamar. But is wicked, and God puts him to death. Judah tells his second son, Onan, to marry Tamar and give her children in Er's name. Onan refuses and is struck down as well. Judah then promises Tamar his third son, Shelah, when he's old enough. But he never follows through. Tamar waits and waits, but Judah never honors his word. So she takes matters into her own hands. She disguises herself as a prostitute and sits near the road. Judah sees her, not knowing it's Tamar, and says, "Come, let me come in to you." She agrees in exchange for a goat, but Judah doesn't have one. So he leaves his seal, cord, and staff as a pledge. They sleep together. She conceives. When Judah tries to retrieve his items later, the prostitute is gone. Months pass. Then Judah hears Tamar is pregnant. Outraged, he says, "Bring her out and let her be burned." But Tamar sends word and says, "By the man to whom these belong, I am pregnant." She shows the seal, the cord, and the staff. Judah is exposed. His sin is now public. He's caught in the very act he was ready to condemn. In Genesis 38:26, Judah says, "She is more righteous than I, since I did not give her to my son, Shelah." He admits his failure, and from that moment, we see a change in him. Lust led Judah to betrayal, to hypocrisy, to shame. But when confronted, he didn't hide or make excuses. He repented. Later in Genesis, we see a different Judah, one who takes responsibility, who offers himself in place of his brother Benjamin, who grows into a leader. Judah's story is a warning and a lesson. Lust makes you forget who you are. It makes you take what isn't yours. It leads you down roads you never expected. But God can still use broken men if they humble themselves and turn back to him. Judah slept with who he thought was a prostitute. But out of that encounter came a child named Perez. And from Perez came the royal line of David and Jesus. Even in Judah's failure, God's grace still worked. Men, don't let lust write your story. If you've fallen, get up. If you're hiding sin, confess it. If you're on the edge of compromise, turn back now. If you enjoyed learning about the Bible, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment about what story you want to see next.